The lights at Toronto's Rogers Centre dimmed to a gentle rhythm, creating a sense of anticipation as the city held its breath for an electrifying moment. Suddenly, Kendrick Lamar appeared on stage, clad in a sleek black outfit that glimmered under the spotlight. He exuded calmness and confidence. From the outset, it was evident that this was more than just another stop on the grand national tour. It was something momentous. Toronto was not just any city, it was Drake's city, and Kendrick was fully aware of that. By the way, welcome to Celebrity Hip Hop Showroom, where hip hop and celebrity drama never sleep, so hit that subscribe button so you never miss the mess. Let's get into it. For months, the public had witnessed the fallout between two of the biggest names in modern music. Diss tracks flew like arrows, and lyrics were crafted with intention. Screenshots, rumors, leaks, and lawsuits illustrated an escalating rivalry between Kendrick and Drake. Toronto was at the epicenter of it all, the heart of the OVO empire. So when Kendrick announced that his only Canadian tour dates would be in Drake's hometown, 2 consecutive nights, fans recognized that this was about more than just music, it was about legacy. Outside the Rogers Centre, a mix of excitement and tension filled the atmosphere. The streets buzzed with anticipation as fans lined up for Kendrick's G&X merchandise, while others proudly donned OVO apparel, acknowledging they were in rival territory but standing firm. Speculation ran wild. Would Kendrick take a jab at Drake? Would Drake show up? Would the night end in another lyrical clash? Once inside the venue, the energy was electric. Thousands filled the stadium, chatting, laughing, and buzzing with curiosity. Even as opening acts performed, including a mesmerizing set by SZA, everyone was waiting. They all knew Kendrick had a decision to make. When he finally took the stage, he made his intentions clear. For the first hour, Kendrick didn't mention Drake at all. No subtle digs, no knowing smiles, just pure artistry. He delivered high-energy performances of Humble, DNA, and Squabble Up, each executed with the precision and confidence fans expected. The visuals were minimalist yet striking, black and sharp reds, bare stages, and a heavy atmosphere. There were moments when SZA joined him for All the Stars and Saturn Returns, and the audience sang along passionately. At times, the experience felt more spiritual than musical. But then, everything changed. As the night drew to a close, Kendrick paused, and a hush fell over the stadium. Suddenly, the opening beat of Not Like Us hit hard, catching everyone off guard. A slow, confident smile appeared on Kendrick's face. It was time. The crowd went wild. Even in Toronto, especially in Toronto, the reaction was electric. Phones shot up in the air, and the audience sang along to every word. The beat thumped like a battle drum, and Kendrick gave it his all. His performance was precise, deliberate, and impactful. His body language showed he wasn't just performing, he was releasing, purging, and asserting his power. When it was over, he stood in silence. Positioned at the center of the stage, drenched in sweat with his head slightly lowered, a single spotlight shone down on him, casting shadows across his face. The crowd erupted into applause that lasted for 2 full minutes, not just a quick cheer, but a prolonged outburst of screams, claps, whistles, and chants of "one more time" that echoed throughout the venue. It was overwhelming, emotional, and unforgettable. He didn't perform again. He didn't need to. In that moment, quietly standing in Drake's own territory, Kendrick Lamar made his point, not through insults or theatrics, but through sheer power. After the show, some fans lingered, still processing the experience. A few debated whether Kendrick should have directly addressed the ongoing rivalry, while others felt he didn't need to. His performance was the answer. No distractions. Just raw power. Brendan Wong, who traveled from Calgary for the concert, summed it up well. Kendrick didn't just play music tonight. He took over this city for 2 hours. For many, the Grand National Tour was already legendary, but this night cemented it as a major cultural milestone. Interestingly, Kendrick's choice of venue, Rogers Centre, was more than just a matter of size. It was symbolic. Despite his global fame and local influence, Drake has never performed at the stadium on a solo tour. He has sold out Scotiabank Arena multiple times, But the dome? That now belongs to Kendrick. Outside the venue, some fans in OVO gear were quiet and contemplative, while others defended their loyalty. One fan named Julian was fully decked out in OVO attire, hat, jacket, pants, the whole look. He didn't even have tickets to the show. "I'm here to show who runs this city," he proclaimed. "I was born on October 6th. I am the 6th. Drake's our guy." Yet even Julian had to admit that Kendrick's performance was next level. This feeling was shared by Anthony Tran and Krisha May, who spent hours in line for merchandise. Although they primarily attended to support SZA and enjoy the music, they couldn't overlook the importance of what they experienced. "Everyone's talking about the rivalry," Tran remarked. "That's not why we bought the tickets, but it definitely made it feel more significant, like we were part of history." Inside the stadium, security remained alert yet calm. Earlier that day, there were rumors online about Drake fans planning a peaceful protest outside the event, complete with signs and chants. However, it never materialized. The Instagram account that promoted the idea later mentioned logistical issues. Meanwhile, Drake had planned to go live with influencer Kai Cenat that evening, which many interpreted as a move to compete with Kendrick's performance. However, the stream was postponed without explanation. In Drake's absence, Kendrick's message resonated even more strongly. He didn't need a surprise guest, props, or to break his silence or call anyone out. All he required was a microphone, a beat, and an audience eager to support him, even in a tough atmosphere. And they did with great enthusiasm. As the second night of Kendrick's concert in Toronto approached, fans were already speculating about what might happen next. Would he perform Not Like Us again? Would Drake find a way to respond? Or would Kendrick continue to let his music speak for him? Whatever the outcome, the bar had been set, and it was high. The Grand National Tour is more than just a concert. It's a demonstration of power and a statement. It showcases Kendrick at the height of his abilities, moving with purpose, asserting his presence, and leaving no room for doubt. This isn't just a victory lap, it's a takeover. For 2 unforgettable minutes in the heart of Toronto, Kendrick Lamar stood in silence, making it clear to the world, especially to Drake, exactly where he stands. The crowd communicated everything he needed to know. That applause was not merely about a diss track. It was about dominance and legacy. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this situation, so please share your opinions in the comments. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications to stay updated on this story.